Hey folks, how's it going? I know it's been a long time since I've done a video. It's been several months, in fact. There's reasons for that I really don't want to go into right now. Um, I want to get into making more videos again. That is my intention. But given my work schedule, which is pretty heavily loaded right now, along with a few other factors that I don't really want to get into, I just don't know how feasible that is at the moment. I did want to get on here and make a quick video though, because we're 10 days out from the election. And I think everybody in America is pretty much aware of just how divided this country is right now. We're also keenly aware about the rhetoric and the potential for civil unrest regarding the outcome of this election. Now, I'm not going to get into the right or the left of this issue. We all have our opinions. We all have to make our own choices and our own decisions as to who we vote for and who we believe is the best choice as president for America going forward. I have my opinions. I've made that clear on this channel before. The point of this video, though, is that we're at a point in this country where the divide is probably at the greatest that it's ever been. And as such, with the division, there is the potential for a level of civil unrest and protest that is greater than it's ever been since probably the 60s. So I think as Americans, regardless of what side of the political spectrum you fall on, and regardless of whoever wins the election, we need to be preparing, as all preppers should, prepare for the event of civil unrest, because I believe there's going to be some unrest regardless of who wins. Because I think regardless of which side wins, I believe there's going to be a lot of name calling. I believe there's going to be a lot of calls about an unfair election, how it was manipulated, how it was rigged. Again, regardless of who wins. It's my personal belief that you're likely to see more violence from the left than from the right, but again, that's my personal opinion. You may have a different opinion, and if you do, that's fine. But regardless, I think we can all agree that the potential for civil unrest, for mass protests, and for the potential for violence is there. It's very, very real. So as such, as preppers, we should be preparing to defend ourselves and our families, stocking up on food and water like we should for any event that poses a significant threat to our safety and self-sufficiency. Sorry about that, folks. But as I was saying, we need to be prepping for any event that could pose a threat or a potential disruption for our lives. Be that civil unrest, mass protests, and potential violence from a contested election result. Whether or not we're able to access or even afford a doctor due to the high cost of inflation. And don't be misled by the news media, financial analysts, and what have you, that inflation has gone away. It hasn't. All you have to do is walk through the grocery store and look at the prices of food to see that inflation has not gone away. It's still very much there. So because of not just the election coming up 10 days away from now and the potential for disruption that has, but then the very fact of inflation, costs going up, the ever-growing threat of a broader world war, for lack of a better term, as I said before, I already believe we're in the beginning stages of a world war, despite what many would have you believe. Um, but it seems to be getting worse on a daily basis. So, for all of these factors and many, many more, we need to be prepping like any prepper should be doing, stocking up on food, stocking up on water, stocking up on medical supplies, ensuring our ability to defend ourselves, our families, and our homes, um, making sure we have sufficient water or a source of water should that get disrupted, making sure we have the ability to provide whatever energy needs that we may have. So, these are the things that I think you need to be prepping for and focusing on over the next few days. If you voted, great, more power to you. If you haven't voted, if you don't feel that your vote counts, I understand that. I can sympathize, I can relate to that. I still believe there's a need for voting, but you know, I'm not going to tell you you're completely wrong. I'm not going to tell you you should if you believe you shouldn't. That's a choice you have to make for yourself. I do try to respect everybody's choices when possible. But over the next few days, you're going to see growing rhetoric, growing tension, and I believe, regardless of who wins the election, you're going to see some level of dissatisfaction with the results of the election. Regardless of who wins, there's going to be some dissatisfaction with how the election went, with the way the results are tabulated, what have you. These are all things that we need to be prepping for, not necessarily the division itself as far as, well, I'm right, they're wrong, what have you. You need to set that aside for a little bit. And you need to make sure that you're ready and capable of providing the security that you and your family need, regardless of whatever the results are of this election, this economic cycle, or this geopolitical situation with all of the potential for global conflict. So to me, that's what you should be focusing on right now. Stocking up on food, stocking up on water, ensuring you have water filters, ensuring you have a source of water to filter, ensuring you have a source of energy should the grid go down, making sure you have a way of defending yourself and your home and your family, making sure you have medical supplies to treat your family if you can't afford a doctor or don't even have access to one. These are the things I think you need to be focusing on. So that's my advice. I apologize for being gone for so long. Again, I really don't want to go into all the details of what's going on. Just know that it's difficult for me to get on here and make videos every day. Honestly, it's very difficult for me to get on here and make a video once a week. I know that sounds strange, but I just have a lot going on, folks. And I'm sure a lot of you can sympathize, can relate to that. But I hope to be able to get on here a little more frequently than I have over the last few months, which is next to nothing, essentially. I do apologize for not posting any videos. For those of you that stay subscribed to my channel and have looked forward to my videos, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate all your interactions. And I will do my best to get some more videos out as soon as I can. I can't make any promises at this point, though. I'll do what I can, but that's all I can promise. Until then, stay safe, keep prepping, don't get complacent, folks, and take care of yourselves and your family. And until next time, folks, I'll catch you later.